Okay, here's my video about the Guadalajara Airport. Here is the taxis that wait for you outside. They're actually outside of domestic arrivals. There's domestic arrivals right there on your left. You can see the Hertz and all of that, and it says taxi, taxi, taxi. If you were a domestic arrival in Mexico, traveling through Mexico, that's where you would come out, and you would stop at those taxi stands right there and get your ticket. This is over at the domestic end, and this is the end that has all the newer food places. There's Starbucks right there. I think you just saw a Chili's. And so there it is, close up on the Starbucks. This is over at the far end. Outside there's a Domino's, and if you see those signs that say taxi, that's where you want to go. Now I'm going to take you upstairs, and I'm just going to do a little detour here because awesome places to eat are up here. We got an Italian place, but lo and behold, in the back right there, no, not the left, go to the right, there it is, Shake Shack. And this place is huge, and they serve tequila and drinks as well. You get beer. It's just like in the U.S. The sandwiches are the same. The chocolate shakes are the same. The fries are the same. I love it over here. Okay, and that's down over by a hotel because there is a hotel you can stay at down over on this end. This is on the second floor over by domestic arrivals, okay? And here's the hotel. I think you can look in there and see the buffet in the front, like check-in. It's a Hilton, the Garden Inn, okay? And it's right next to the Shake Shack. And I just want to do the Shake Shack again, give a shout-out to them because I love that place. See, beer, wine. Got tequila at the top. Okay, we're going back downstairs now. So this is domestic arrivals in front of us. It's where people come out directly in front of us, and we're down at the bottom. There's a Chili's, there's a wing shop, there's a couple other places that are cool. Okay, and so now we're going to walk over from the domestic arrivals, which is where I'm at right now. You see the taxi stands and all of that? Okay, so here we go. We're going to go away from that. See the Starbucks over there? So you want to keep you familiar with there. Sorry about the fingers in the video. Okay, so if you go down and you look over to all of the places that you could look at, yep, there's a taxi. See the taxis? That's it. That's where you want to go, where it says taxis. There's rentals too. But anyway, here's the front of the airport. When you walk in the front, that's going to be all of the airlines down over there. And this is headed down towards that way, towards the international arrivals. I think there's a subway right here, and we're going to keep on going down that way, down there. So we're going to head down there, and we're going to be down over by, oh, there's Krispy Kreme. Yep, there's my finger again. And there's Krispy Kreme, and this is like kind of the middle of the airport, and we're headed over to our right again because we're going to go to international arrivals. And they got all of these stores and stuff. I'm just kind of showing, just take a look at them. Here's my finger again. There's where you can get some money from an ATM. Okay, so here's the arrivals, all right? This is the international arrivals, and you're going to come out that door right there. International arrivals. You're going to walk through that door, and right there, right to your right, are the taxis. You're going to go over there. You're going to tell them where you want to go, and they're going to give you a ticket after you pay them whatever the fare is. It's going to be pretty low, okay? The thing with the taxis, though, you don't want to have a ton of, luggage and pets and all of that, but it can be done. And over at the end, there's the arrival. Everybody's waiting for the international arrivals. We were just down there at that end of the airport. And look at, once you walk out, there's another taxi stand. And you go up to there, you talk to those people, and you tell them where you want to go. And then they tell you how much to pay, and then you get your ticket. And behind us over here, we got another Starbucks, a Burger King. Got some food places. Yeah, see, everybody looks at that Burger King right there. They sure like that Burger King. All right, I don't know what that is, but I'm checking things out. There's an elevator nearby. Oh, we got another bank here. So another ATM. And here we go. So the taxis. There's the taxi stand. You want to go there. You want to go out of the international arrivals gate. And once you go out, you want to head over to your left. And then once you head to your left, out of the gate. See, people are coming out of the gate now. They're coming out. They're walking out. There are taxi stands right to the right there. And then once you get outside, you're going to see that the taxis are down over that way. There's taxis waiting there. There's signs for taxis everywhere. See the taxi sign? And you're going to head down that way. And if we walk all the way down forward, we're going to go to where we were at the beginning of the video. Okay? And let's see here. This is the middle of the airport. And I'm just checking it, showing you that, like, here's where all of the airlines and everything, like, check in. And here we go. We're back down over there by the domestic. See the Hilton? There's the Hilton. Margaritas with Chili's and the wing place. You want to go down towards there. Here's another ATM. See Banco if you want to get some money, get some pesos. I'm sure the fees are high there at the airport, but I'm just basically showing you a little bit about how modern the airport is. Sunglasses Hut, like they got everything, right? So you're not going to feel so out of place. There's Starbucks. Oh, here we go. And back way over there are the other taxis, not across the street there, but way down. And that's it. That's my video.